guide to avoiding pitfalls in the contract market for the second half of 2021. As a whole, the first half of 2021 will be marked by both hope and disappointment. By the concept of hope, we mean that BTC has surpassed 60,000 and all currencies have reached new levels and prices, which are still far from the peak. Eventually, it will be $100,000, $200,000, and $1 million. Keep going. The disappointment will be the falling BTC price. All sorts of negative news have hit the contract market, and the contract market has blown up with millions and billions, resulting in a loss of confidence among contract users. Since July 2021, however, everything seems to be improving. A growing number of people are playing the contract again, and the daily volume of BigONE contract transactions is increasing as well. Some analysts even provided predictions. The implementation of digital currency policies is too frequent in several countries. At this point, it can be difficult to affect the market. For example, in a recent blockbuster news, the impact of the BTC market is only a small correction of about 1,500 points, which is no longer as frightening as the previous news. Next, BigONE will introduce 3 types of contract investment strategies for the second half of the year. First, the main contract transaction area has always been Southeast Asia, but due to the drive of policy and news, more and more computing power and transactions have migrated overseas. The careful individuals have begun to observe the highs and lows in the daytime period, and there is an indication, a tendency to move closer to Western time. So you can try recording the highs and lows from July through September along with major market fluctuations to check your hypothesis. Secondly, stay away from the new currency completely. Due to the high pressure exerted by policies and news, more and more new cryptocurrencies are disappearing, and left with the mainstream cryptocurrencies. And these cryptocurrencies are likely to be the biggest winners in the second half of the year. It is recommended that you should pay more attention to BTC, ETH, EOS, PHL, UNI, and the platform currencies of mainstream platforms currently on the market. For the time being, other currencies are not recommended. Lastly, July marks a time when the market overall tends to stabilize. So holding the bargaining chip firmly and expanding leverage small is the best course of action. After the market has reached a state of stability, you can move forward with large investments. These are BigONE's own individual suggestions. If you agree, feel free to share it with your friends.